What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Mario,
I'm Nikki.
and welcome back. If you're new to the channel, hi. JJK Thursday, we are super excited. I am a manga reader, and I have been waiting for this episode for such a long time.
He says that with every episode, by the way.
If that tells you anything, it's just that I love JJK. Okay, that's really what it is.
He's like, but this time for real.
This time we get introduced to a new character, which I'm really stoked for. You guys will see in this episode. So you know what, enough chit chat, let's go ahead and jump into today's reaction. If you're wondering, we also do have a Patreon. Please join that. Shout out to our Patreon, join it. We have some pretty good uncut, unedited videos there, and
Join the group.
Yeah, we'd love to have you there on Patreon. So
those that are already subscribed and are watching, thank you for joining.
Yeah, uncut and edited if you guys want to see us there. But let's jump into the episode reaction now. Oh, you know, it's just about to get real when they put the intro right away.
I was already gonna be like, you are my special.
Bro, look at this animation.
猫を飼っていたんです。急に警察の人が話しかけてきて、2人、3人で増えて、このまま捕まっちゃったら猫が死んじゃうって。
Oh no.
岩手県盛岡市で2016年3月、女児とその母親計2人の視察隊が自宅で見つかった事件。
Oh my gosh.
盛岡地検は近くに住む大江啓太を2人に対する強盗殺人の容疑で起訴した。逮捕までの経緯はこうだ。大江は巡回中の警官からの職務質問中に逃亡し、自宅に駆け込んだところ、追いかけてきた警官が血のついた刃物を発見。現行犯逮捕。後の DNA 鑑定で刃物の血痕と被害者の DNA が一致している。大江は一貫して犯行を否認。
それは無理があるでしょう。だって後ろめたかったから職質拒否ったんですよね。
いや、
What?
彼は昔知人が薬物を使用していたことが原因で不当な聴取を受けたことがある。
それがトラウマってことですか？
分かってる。言い分すべてに無理がある。しかし大江の環境、住み込みで働いている NPO 法人のことを考慮するとありえない話じゃないと思えてくる。行き場のない高齢者に対するシェルター運営や自立支援が主な活動だ。
Oh.
だが彼に給料は支払われていない。
Damn.
お小遣いと称してお年玉をもらったり、弁当や食材の現物支給のみだ。彼は月5万円を家賃として徴収されている。
えぐ。
入居者には前科のあるものも少なくないそうだ。
呼んじゃダメな決まりなんです。パトカーや救急
The
車、
rules.
近所の人の迷惑になるから。
That's crazy.
大江がシロの可能性は十二分にある。
That's wild.
Yeah.
まずは団体の活動実績と税務申告、全入居者の素性を洗い出す。あと猫飼えるか？
猫？
Oh, they have a cat.
奥さんなんてギャラ安いくせにやること多いんだから。世論は有罪一色だし。もう日車さん、なんで受けたんですかこんな案件。
たまにはいいだろ。楽な仕事ばかりじゃ腕が鈍る。
たまにじゃないじゃん。
言ったことがそのまま出てるぞ。
日車くんは相変わらずってわけだ。
高木さんみたいに副業で喫茶店やれとまでは言いませんけど。でも
This feels like a whole different anime.
I was gonna say.
むしろ昔よりひどくなってんじゃん。ええ。彼がうちにいた時ね、危険運転致傷を担当したんだけど、国人は19歳で飲酒も運転も
19? That's
職場の
crazy.
人たちに強要されたものだったの。でも関係者に口裏合わせられて。
Here we go.
嘘つき。無罪になるって言ったじゃないか。
これで懲りたでしょ。もう無理筋の刑事弁護なんてやめなよ。
Damn.
弱者救済なんて、そりゃ立派だけどさ。裁判所と検察の理解もなしに。
Damn.
彼らは経済的にも精神的にも追い詰められています。私に当たるのも無理はない。
君の心はどうなるのさ、日車くん。
私は
Oh, this is crazy.
主文、被告人は無罪。
Wow.
本当に勝っちゃった。
まだだ。
Oh my gosh.
Oh, iconic, bro.
今後は検察側の
So the guy, he's free or innocent.
Yeah.
日車先生、本当にありがとうございます。
先生は勘弁してくれ。
Damn.
それに気が早い。まだ二審がある。
そうじゃなくて、俺を信じてくれてありがとう。
Aw.
Damn, that's sad.
Yeah.
No.
Guilty life
限
sentence.
られた予算と人数で動かなければならない弁護側に対し、検察は税金とマンパワーを投入して証拠を挙げる。だが、二審で検察側から新規の証拠は提出されず、
A second
行
trial.
方不明者の犯行と疑う理由はないと無茶な事実認定が下され、判決が覆った。
Oh shit.
Oh no.
この裁判は初めから有罪ありきの。
Damn.
Oh shit.
なぜ私をその目で見る。
Wow.
君の心はどうなるのさ、日車くん。
Wow.
私は弱者救済など掲げてはいません。昔から自分がおかしいと感じたことを放っておけない性分でした。それが治っていないだけです。正義の女神は法の下の平等のために目を塞ぎ、人々は保身のためならあらゆることに目をつむる。すがりついてきた手を振り払わないように。
Damn.
The goat. Go.
私だけは目を開けていたい。
この判決に不服がある場合は、本日を含めて15日以内に上告申立書を提出してください。
He looks so defeated.
日車さん。
What the hell is that?
やり直しだ。
What is that? Holy shit.
新宿。
池袋。
We're back.
Bro, this shit is so weak.
ちょっと遅くない？いつになったらあの子は次のカモを連れてきてくれる
My
の
neck
か
sucker.
な？
What the hell?
Jesus.
何？ああ、違う。全然なってね。
This in guy?
Yeah.
その辺傷つけねえようにヘラヘラ調子合わせてりゃいいんだよ。そうすりゃ他の連中に的にされることも。
やめろよ。
バカがもう一人。
あの学ラン密集？
あ
厨房かよ。そんな君に。
Oh, come on, man. What an
My
idiot.
God. My goat.
They gonna learn day.
Yep.
暴力反対。
No violence, and yet they're like smacking the shit out of this guy. Anyways.
Lock it, bitch.
俺？
Your turn.
道がわかりやすい。近くに私の拠点がある。シャワーくらい浴びさせて。昨日からろくに休めてないの。
They get to rest?
I don't know about
車
this.
はここの劇場を拠点にしてる。
おお、マジで助かった。
Oh, that's what happened back then. Okay, okay, I get it, I get it.
待てって。
A little lost there.
何？
マジで行くのか？俺は日車に会ったことないけど、あの幅さんが一度コテンパンにやられたんだ。
じゃあ大丈夫。
He's like, I just did
勝っ
too.
た俺も逃げるくらいは。
いえ。言うんだ俺。
What?
もうこんなことやめよう。
Okay.
虎杖。
日車。
Oh my god.
残念ながら俺はレジーだ。
Oh my god, here we go.
騙されたの。
Uh-oh.
Oh.
何その顔、全然怖くないんだけど。言っとくけどレジーさん。
喋るな。
Oh, let's go.
時間の無駄だ。
Oh,
So cool.
here we go. Here we go. Oh, bro.
誰だ
That's who he's looking for, right?
Yeah.
あんたこそ。
君は服を着て風呂に入ったことがあるか
ないな。
Bro.
思っていたより気持ちがいい。俺は小学校の頃着衣水泳の授業が好きだったんだ。最近いろいろどうでもよくなってな。やってはいけないと思い込んでいたことにチャレンジしているんだ。
Oh my god.
あんた火車だよな。
いかにも。
話がしたい。
待て待て。俺と話すと30分5000円の相談料が。
No way.
うん、冗談だ。ちょっと嫌な弁護士を演じてみたくてな。
あんた100点持ってるよな。
Damn,
受
already?
肉した過去の術師じゃない。
Nope.
術式が開花した
He's a
現
modern
代の
sorcerer.
術師だ。話が通じる。交渉の余地がある。
君強いでしょう。弱けりゃかもって殺して終わりなんだけどね。いいよ君、仲間になろう。
何それ、聞いてないんだけど。
君は死滅回遊についてどこまで知ってる？
儀式だろ。結界内のプレイヤーたちの呪力を利用して日本の人間を彼岸に渡し人ならざる者へ変えるための。
何君、賢
Kenjaku.
弱と知り合い？
Oh, you know what that
いる
means?
とは思っていた。賢弱と関わりのある術師。
Yep.
Dang it, and it had to be him.
端的に俺たちは死滅回遊を終わらせたい。あ、タマ、終わらせるってよりは殺し合いの強制を無効にしたい。火車の100点を使わせてくれ。
Oh,
俺
the
も
music.
端的に言おう。断る。
それも冗談か。
いや、俺はただ死滅回遊に可能性を感じている。俺に与えられた力が本物ならばルールも本物なんだろう。
今君が言ったプレイヤーの呪力を利用して
Oh
って
my
ところ、
god, bro.
おそらくブラフだ。根拠は3つ。プレイヤーの数、プレイヤーの実力さ、結界のルールだが、プレイヤー、術師の中には
あぼー
カシモやヒグルマのように
えー
強者がいる。この2人だけですでに60人の術師が間引かれた。
Oh, that's
Six
crazy.
sorcerers.
Yeah.
早い段階で強者だけが残り死滅回遊が膠着すると確かに感じていた。結界内の静かすぎると。
So cute.
すでにさ少なくともここ東京第一はね。加えてコロニーに侵入した際の転送で死ぬやつもいる。
Oh my gosh.
本当にプレイヤーの呪力を利用したいなら、
Dude,
よ
this
り
is
多くの術師
insane.
により長くダラダラと戦っ
Look
て
at
ほしい
this,
はずだ。
bro.
すぐに終わってしまっては困る。特にルール2と8の術式の剥奪は一度見届けたい。
もたもたしてるとこの国の人間全員死ぬぞ。
ガセだな。死滅回遊が永続を歌っている。
それは俺もよくわかってない。
He's all of us.
Yeah.
100点を使わせろ火車。
気に入らないやつをぶち殺したことはあるか。
Oh my god.
気持ちがいいぞ。
Whoa.
式神。火車は100点折れた。
So he awakened it.
20人殺してるかもしれねえ。後手に回るが。
Bro, this shit is so fucking peak.
領域展開。
What?
中腹獅子。
No way.
Oh my god.
That's crazy.
ルールの永続のような建前はこれは確信だ。強者だけが残った回遊に賢弱が爆弾を落とし、死滅回遊は役割を終える。
Oh,
Oh, we haven't seen this guy in a bit.
yeah. Oh. Okay.
Whoa, that was crazy. That was an unexpected turn of events.
Okay, I know you have questions. Talk to me, baby.
Well, first of all, I want to address the guy that was wearing post-its as a dress.
Post-its?
Like,
Yeah.
it's just like made out of post-its.
Yeah.
Okay, so they were heading to two different directions, and only one of them was actually getting to the guy that they were looking for, right? Which was Yuji.
Yeah. Okay.
Who the hell is this guy?
So this episode serves as his backstory. Basically, he is an attorney.
And also, let's preface by saying there was like two different animes, like two different completely separate stories.
The way they did the direction of this episode felt completely different than the rest. And to your point, it felt like a different anime. Like the music, it almost felt like its own separate piece. And I think this is why it was so anticipated, because even the directors were like, yo, if you watch this episode, you can jump into this episode understanding what JJK is all about. But it's because like it feels so different, and so I don't blame that premise, like, of them saying that. But the direction that they went with this episode was awesome. So yeah, he's an attorney. You get to see him. He's not a great attorney. He's obviously, we get to see him fail at defending somebody. And one of the things that we notice here is towards the end of going into madness is that he awakens his Shikigami. So what Rika is to Yuta, this is to him.
And Megumi.
No, Megumi.
Shikigami dogs? Yeah.
Yeah. It's just with him, it's a little bit more special because his was inherited rather than him
awakening it.
Yeah, exactly.
So Yuta's was awakened too?
Yes, because when in the movie Zero, it was technically a curse, so I don't know if that's considered an awakening. Let us know in the comments.
So like different types of Shikigamis?
I want to say yes, because
awakened, inherited,
and then this was also, I guess, awakened too, because it states in this episode that because of the Calling Games, or maybe this was before the Calling Games, he was awakened and then he decided to be a Calling Game player.
But at the time of the trial, right? Whenever
he
couldn't defend someone.
Yeah, and it just so happened that he awakened that Shikigami. So.
Dude, that was crazy. I was like, what the hell is behind him?
Dude, the direction that they introduced him, and then the second part of the episode, dude, chef's kiss, man. They did such an incredible job. Now, were you expecting for one of them to be betrayed? Obviously, right? Like
yeah, for sure. I knew one of them was gonna be given the wrong thing because they both weren't going with the same people and they weren't going the same direction. So
right.
I knew for sure one of them was being tricked. And
yeah.
At first I thought it would have been Yuji, but then seeing this girl, like, she was being really weird. So Megumi. But also, can we take a pause and say that this guy, doesn't he remind you of another character?
Who?
This lawyer person?
From like this series or different series?
another anime.
Wait, which one? Tell me. Give me a hint.
Well, if I give you the anime, it's gonna give it away.
Are you talking about Hunter x Hunter? No? Leorio?
Yeah. When I first saw him, I'm like, where are his glasses? He looks like Leorio. I think it was the suit.
Yeah, I can see that.
That's funny. Anyway, just fun fact.
Yeah.
Has nothing to do with it, but
yeah, no, but it's good. Yeah, so going back to this other guy, the guy with the post-its.
Dude, he has a post-it dress.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah, so that was cool. I love that they recognize the fact that Megumi is strong. You know, my boy is like, also that stare, Jesus Christ.
Dude,
like
Megumi
Mappa is on something, because
Mappa's for the girlies, baby. You know that already. He clocked it.
For the girlies.
Yeah.
But yeah, so respect the fact that my boy is not a weakling here. Yeah. And he was basically saying that they have to weed out the weakest sorcerers, right? Because every region has someone that's very powerful.
Right. Pretty much.
Okay. And so what else was he telling us? So because I
Oh,
continue
so
track.
so the second part was he mentioned Kenjaku and Megumi.
That part, yeah.
Megumi was like, I don't want to give too much away, so I'm not gonna say anything about Tengen. This sorcerer, now we can assume that he isn't a modern sorcerer, that he is a sorcerer from a few years back. Because if he knows Kenjaku, then he knows that he probably made a pact with him to come back into the culling game.
But he's not an old sorcerer
No.
like the other, or he is.
Maybe not as old, but we don't know.
Not as new.
Right, we just don't know that. We don't know how old he is.
Okay. Okay. So they were just kind of going over a little bit of the games.
Yeah, and the reason why he was doing that is because he wants to recruit Megumi to be a part of his plan, whatever his plan is.
With the stronger sorcerers.
We don't know. We don't know his plan.
Okay. And then this lawyer guy, so pretty much he kind of just like went hey shit after his awakening, right? Like
He realized that he had come to power with this new, like, it's a newfound power. And him being a lawyer, assessing the rules of the culling games. Specifically, he mentioned rules number 2 and number 8. And one of them is specifically like you need to kill to continue the games, and the other one is if you don't, you get stripped away from your power.
and
so
die, basically.
yeah, and so essentially, 1, he doesn't want to die, and 2, he wants to keep his newfound power. So he continues the culling games, and that's why he rejected Yuji's plea of using his powers not to kill. And he's like, nah fam, like I got my Shikigami, I'm gonna keep doing this for whatever reason,
Because he doesn't want to lose it.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to fail.
it could be deeper. We don't know, but based on this episode, we just can see that it's just pretty much like a little bit of selfish. It's just like I'm watching out on my own, you know, because of my Shikigami, my powers.
Which is crazy coming from someone who was defending people, like innocent people.
Yeah,
like now he's thinking of himself and, you know, watching out for himself.
And that's another thing too. Like we get to see this whole maybe like 10 minutes of 15 minutes of him talking about or showing us that even the girl says like, how's your mental? And we know that during the time of the trial, his mental was pretty much shot. Because even to this point, he's in a tub full of water, fully clothed. So
It's like losing his shit.
it's safe to assume that his mental is not all there.
Yeah.
And so, but how crazy is when he is in the hot tub, there is this iconic pose where he goes this, he just covers his mouth and he looks at him, like looks at Yuji to the side. Dude, that's such an iconic manga panel, and that's one of the ones that really stood out of this character and became like a household name, I guess you can say. But the way they did it in this anime with the heavy music in the background, and then you hear Yoiki Tenkai, bro.
Wait, what was that?
The domain expansion.
Dude. Also, okay, so it's very cool that he has like a theme to his domain expansion,
Yeah.
like Law and Order.
Yeah.
Like that's wild.
Yeah,
we've seen so many domain expansions from all these people, but we've never seen one that's like themed.
Yeah, this is and that's why this is so interesting for this character, because he not only is he a modern day person, you know, going through whatever like life, you know, being an attorney, so all of a sudden he is a culling game player, and now he is fighting Yuji, and then all of a sudden he just, you know, it's just so cool because it translates almost so directly to the real world, when we've known here is jujutsu sorcery, the high school being specialized. Like this is just an ordinary person. Like,
Yeah.
so
I didn't even know that was possible, that people could awake, like a regular person could awake a Shikigami.
it's really, really rare. And that and just to put things into perspective, when you have something like that, it almost puts you in the grade. You know how there's grades? It almost puts him in a grade where Yuta is, because not many people have that sort of like power, especially for someone that's just a normal person.
That's crazy. Lil Oreo's gonna go wild in these episodes.
Don't call him the Oreo babe. Higuruma. He is his own person, babe. Please. Don't do this to me.
You're gonna have to cosplay him and put on the glasses. And he's gonna be like Oreo from Jujutsu High.
Babe, don't do this to me, babe. Come on.
He's cool. Wasn't
cool.
Leorio also he was like a businessman, no?
Yeah, he was a doctor.
A doctor, there we go.
Yeah, or he became a doctor. He was studying to be a doctor, so something like that. Did you have any other questions before?
No, this episode was cool. It was different. It definitely picked its tempo up. I mean, I feel like there's a lot of downtime. Like obviously last episode too was really cool, you know. Them fighting what's his face.
Who were they fighting last time?
I don't know, that the episode before that I was thinking of the guy with the pompadour.
Oh no. We have yet to see him.
Yeah. So the last episode is when they first had gotten there.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But anyway, so it looks like, you know, already they're there. It's picking up. So it feels like it's gonna hit the fan every single episode.
It is
from now on.
Yeah, it really is it's gonna hit the fan every single time, and I'm super excited. Like even the next episode is gonna be the one that's gonna be fucking awesome because we get to see his domain expansion on Yuji, and Yuji needs to, you know, is he gonna get out of it? Is Suguna gonna come help? Like
Suguna, I feel like it's just down for the ride unless Yuji is like at the brink of death as usual. So
yeah.
Is he gonna come out and help? Probably. I mean, you're talking about like a super old ass, you know, sorcerer versus like a newbie. So that is also powerful.
Yeah.
So interesting. Yeah. And Yuji's really strong now. So do their powers compare? What's his name?
Sukuna?
No, the other guy.
Higuruma? Higuruma. Yeah.
Is he stronger? Like, what is happening?
Yeah. You know, next week can't come any sooner. I'm super excited. And yeah, just, you know.
Kurapika's gonna come out of nowhere.
Hey, please.
Wrong anime.
Respectfully, we love Hunter x Hunter.
We love Hunter.
But let's not do this to our
awesome.
let's not do this to our JJK characters. Please. All right,
okay, let us know who else reminded them of Leorio. And if y'all enjoyed the episode, let us know. Tell us what you thought.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe. You guys know the deal. Next week, join us for another JJK. It's going to be peak. Another JJK episode. We're going to see what happens in the domain expansion. So, we'll see you guys in the next one. We love you. Y'all just take it easy. We'll see y'all next week. Love y'all. Peace.
Bye.